The Barclays Center will be a state-of-the-art facility. The design will represent a more graceful approach, crafted to enrich the fabric of Brooklyn, all to achieve a cultural and environmental synergy. The architectural elements combine the glory of Brooklyn's past and the contemporary flair of the borough's present to bridge the gap for its tomorrow.
My name is Beatrice Carlene Hector. Some kids call me Miss B. I am the owner of Sensory Street Pediatric Occupational Therapy and the founder of the Hip Hop Community Center. Sensory Street Pediatric Occupational Therapy is a private occupational therapy practice servicing children from birth through the age of 21. Okay, get on your tummy. Ooh, nice. He's ready. Okay, I'm gonna roll the ball up. Now I'm gonna roll it down. Roll it up again. I started the business in 2010. Opened my doors in July of 2011. And we're still here today in 2014. Okay. I service children with physical and cognitive disabilities. I get my referrals from Department of Education, private paying patients, as well as patients have various insurance that I'm a provider for. Hold the pencil without dropping it. Do they have pencil control? So those are the things we work on. That's the difference between what we do and what the teachers do. The Hip Hop Community Center, which is a nonprofit organization, it's an enrichment program for kids. We help children who have difficulty with reading, math, and the great thing about it, they earn studio time.
Okay. So now y'all can play along with playing here.
I use the hip hop culture as a motivational tool to help them with their learning.
So now right here, slide. Of course, you choose an instrument that you want to play, and then you just push this in.
And what I mean by that is because they enjoy the culture of hip hop, it motivates them to work hard, do well in school, to earn the studio time, to have exposure to studios that, whether it's for music, recording studio for singing, reciting poetry, rapping. The 4 elements of hip hop, you have MCing, breakdance, graffiti, DJing. So I use those elements to help them with, being motivated to do well in school. Sensory Street Pediatric Occupational Therapy is actually at this location. It's actually a sensory gym. Like for the Hip Hop Community Center, this is where the administrative, things happen. I don't have to physically be at the office because everything actually happens at a school site or, again, at the studios. The Barclay opened up across the street, and actually it was still under construction when I moved to this location. And I wasn't sure what type of impact it was going to have on my business. I mean, I knew it was going to be a stadium, with a lot of functions and activities, but I wasn't sure exactly what that meant until, it opened up, and I really felt it because when the Barclay went up, everything went up as well, including rent. It was difficult because you have to try to keep up with the changes that happen so rapidly. And my landlord, told me, look, the rent has to go up because now everything has gone up, and it forced me to figure out ways to, increase the revenue. I was kind of concerned that I wouldn't be able to keep up with the changes financially, because if you don't, then you have to pack up and leave. From, being a little girl in Brooklyn, I was accustomed to coming downtown Brooklyn to go shopping for school, and it was nothing like what it is today. And neighborhoods that no one would even think of living in, back in the day, now all of a sudden, it's like, woo, it's millions of dollars to live here. The owner of the property that I'm renting from, I think has big plans because of the changes that's occurring. And I noticed there are a lot of vacant stores, which he owns, and he's not renting them out. and we're the last one left on the strip. I truly believe that he has plans to change it up so it can fit what's happening in the neighborhood. The pros of the Barclays Center being here, it's you get a lot of traffic because depending on the type of function that the Barclays having, like such as like children's programs, shows, concerts. Just recently they had Frozen, and there were a whole bunch of kids out here. So therefore, you have a lot of kids, you have the parents, and this is a pediatric business. So therefore, you're going to have a lot of parents that might be interested in inquiring about the programs that we offer. And even though gentrification, it pushes the old out, I feel it's pushing me to do better, to do bigger and greater things. But I just wish, before they did all these changes, that they thought about the people that was here first, and not really try to push them out and just include them in the change and even help, maybe even have funding to, beautify whatever it is that they need to upgrade, instead of saying, you know what, this is what it is, you gotta leave. And if you can't or don't have the resources to keep up with the change, then, then what?